Hello, my dear students. How are you? Our today's lesson will be devoted to art and paintings. Yes, I will try to work out the idea of existing art movements and styles so you won't be ignorant anymore while you got yourself in an art gallery or museum. Okay, first we will talk about genres of paintings. The term genre has two meanings. On the one hand, it means the type or category of a painting. On the other hand, it denotes the content of topic of a particular picture. So, all the pictures could be referred to the following genres. Number one is history painting. A history painting shows a scene from a well-known historic event. Traditionally, history paintings showed scenes from mythology or religious texts, such as the Iliad or the Bible. History paintings are often painted on large canvases and usually depict multiple people. Then, have you guessed? For sure, it's a portrait. A portrait is a painting of a person, often of their head and shoulders. Unlike a history painting, the person in a portrait is not participating in a particular story. Okay? Next one is genre painting. What could it be? It's rather evident. A genre painting shows scenes from everyday life, such as people dancing in a ball or a woman sewing by the window. A modern genre painting might show a family playing in the backyard on a hot summer day. Okay, here we go. This is a landscape. A landscape is a painting that shows a view of the countryside. A landscape might show towering mountains or rolling hills. It might show a lake or a canyon or a forest. In case we have some other sceneries depicted in the picture, the scape is used with the name of the objects which are on the canvas. Let's say a seascape is a painting that shows a view of the sea. Some seascapes show a peaceful view of the ocean. The others show high waves and storm clouds overhead. A cityscape is a painting that shows a view of a city or urban area. A cityscape might show skyscrapers or city lights reflecting off the wet pavement, or a row of merchants shouting to passerbys. But remember, in all of these, the focus of the painting is the place itself and not any specific event or person. Then, what do you think? What is a still life? So, a still life is a painting of arrangements of objects such as fruits or flowers. So, to sum up, there are 5 mainly used genres of paintings, such as history painting, portrait, genre painting, landscape, and still life. Remember? Now we are going to learn how to distinguish the movement to which a certain picture belongs. An art movement is a period of time when popular art shares similar styles. Some time periods have overlapped as the art world became used to new styles. The most spread styles of art could be outlined in such categories. We will start with Renaissance. Okay? Renaissance produced some realistic art that was religious and created for the area churches, mainly in Italy. Known artists include Leonardo da Vinci and his contemporaries. Artwork throughout the Renaissance was characterized by realism, attention to details, and precise study of human anatomy. Artists used linear perspectives and created depth through intense lighting and shading. Then goes Baroque. The Baroque style and artists showed more realistic arts depicting scenes of everyday life. The most famous artist of the moment is Rembrandt van Rijn. It was characterized by incredibility and richness, overwhelmed by the interest in broadening human intellect and global discovery. Painters used an intense contrast between the light and the dark and had energetic compositions matched by rich color palettes. Then we will take a look at Rococo. Rococo originated in Paris. The aesthetic offered a softer style of decorative art compared to Baroque exuberance. Rococo is characterized by lightness and elegance, focusing on the use of natural forms, symmetric design, and subtle colors. The Rococo style also easily transformed to silver, porcelain, and French furniture. Many chairs featured curving forms, floral designs, and an expensive use of gilded. The next style is Romanticism. Romanticism emphasized dramatic scenes of a man and the nature, or horrific and gothic images. Romantic artists emphasized the individual and imagination. Another defining romantic ideal was an appreciation for nature, with many turning to plein air paintings, which brought artists out of dark interiors and enabled them to paint outside. Artists also focused on passion, emotion, and sensation over intellect and reason. What about realism? Realism is the accurate, detailed, unembellished depiction of nature or contemporary life. Even the word realism itself expresses its main idea. The artist inspired new interest in accurately capturing everyday life. So we are moving closer to our times. I'm pretty sure you heard about Impressionism. It has no clear outlines or many details and looks like unfinished. The characteristic feature is blurry images of the objects, so apparently you have possibility to use your imagination to think what is going on and now try to interpret the word to impress. Yes, this is the main task of the author. So take a look at the picture and you will understand that it is not about to see, but to figure out what the artist wants to say through the picture. Impressionist artists used modern life as their subject matter, painting situations like dance halls or sailboat regattas rather than historic and mythological events. So we are here with Expressionism. The artists of the style exaggerate people, places, and objects to display anxieties and raw emotions. Expressionism emerged as a response to increasingly conflicted worldviews and the loss of spirituality. Expressionist art sought to draw from within the artist using a distortion of form and strong colors to display anxiety. Now you will be more than surprised to say what is in the picture. I was confused. Yeah, I'm talking about Cubism. It was established by Pablo Picasso, who rejected the concept that art should copy nature. They motivate from traditional technologies and perspectives. Instead, they created radically fragmented objects through abstraction. Many Cubist painters' works are marked by flat, two-dimensional surfaces, geometric forms or cubes or objects. Often their subjects weren't even visible. Now we are moving closer to our generation art designs. I guarantee you have heard hundreds of times about Surrealism, but do you have an idea how it works? Okay, Surrealism began in the early 1920s and was really a response to the structured, rigid nature of society at the time. Artists in the Surrealist movement wanted to make a statement about the validity of imagination, the creative benefits of chaos, and the curiosities that led them to explore their secret dreams and desires. Now we are here at the moment of pop art. It is one of the most recognizable artistic developments of the 20th century. The movement used everyday objects to create innovative works of art that challenged consumerism and mass media. Pop artists like Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein sought to establish the idea that art can draw from any source and there is no hierarchy of culture to disrupt that. Perhaps the most famous pop culture work of art is Warhol Campbell's Soup Cans production. Now we are here in our times. That is contemporary art. It reflects to modern art such as painting, sculpture, photography, installation, performance, and video art. Hopefully, now you have a little bit of idea about genres and movements of art. So, I have prepared a test for you for self-control. You go to the description box below and click on the link beneath the video. Good luck! Then subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye!